Today's video is going to be about another principle, okay, which is about become generally interested in other people. And it's another principle of the book called How to Win and Influence People from Dale Carnegie. So, welcome back to my channel. My name is Francisco. Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are gonna like this kind of new series about in my channel about books. So we're gonna go through, the chapters of the books that I've read, and not go through every chapter literally, but we're gonna summarize it and we're gonna see what things I learned and how, maybe things that I wasn't um, didn't know I was doing things properly. But when I read the book, actually this book, I knew it was the right thing, even though I didn't even realize that I was doing it right. So today's video is gonna be like I said, this kind of principle, become generally interested in people, and this is really important. It's like one of the basic things that get other people to like you. And I've had that experiences, these experiences in like in, I mean, not in jobs also, but in personal relationship, friendships. And I remember like when I was doing the Erasmus program, which is a program that allows you to study abroad for a certain period of time, and I did that 3 times. And it was pretty cool. The kind of environment, I really like it. I really enjoy it. So I was just asking questions to people. I wanted to get to know them, what their culture was like, what their country was like, what country had they visited, and what kind of things they were studying. The kind of question. But also asking um, the proper question you would ask to get to know a person. So what do they like? It's like what do they do for fun? It's like, so it makes people think that first of all you want them, you make them want to talk about things they love, so they have a positive perception about you. Otherwise, if you get them to talk about bad things, uh, they're gonna associate with you, being in a negative state, basically. So they're gonna perceive you that when I'm with you, yeah, you guys are always talking about negative things. You're gonna perceive you in that way. So I just focus on the positive things, and I think for me it's really important. I don't wanna just be around. I'm not a negative person. I don't wanna be around negative people, and maybe that's why I always like whenever some people like talk about bad things. Not always, because sometimes it's nice, to listen to people, to what they have to say. If it's something negative, something they are going through a tough time, it's always better to be there for them. But at the same time, it's like you can just be very negative all the time. And so I always try to focus on the positive things, even though the other person is like very negative. I just try to ask the question that makes them light up on the inside. And um, and so, not only that, but asking questions like make people feel like you care for them, and that they feel understood, they feel heard, and especially that you care about them. And that happened to me not only when I was in Erasmus, but also, like I was saying last time, I'm part of this community, which is Pignetismi. And there is this woman that organizes events in Rome, whether it be like a speaking club, book club, or going to the cinema with other guys that maybe have moved from other cities, and in Italy, and are in Rome right now. So they move to Rome, or maybe guys that come from Europe or from all over the world, and they just move to Rome. So it's an interesting community. So it helps to connect with people. So instead of doing things on your own, you just like get to know people. You have something to drink. So it's like that's really nice. And I've already gone to two events so far, and it was pretty weird. It was pretty great, I would say. I've gone to the speaking club because the kind of environment, the international environment. You know, I like the mentality. I like people who I like meeting new people. I love making new connections, having deep, meaningful conversations. Because I mean, in the friendship that I used to have, I didn't have those kind of things, and that's why I always look for that kind of mentality, that kind of like having meaningful relationships. And it's something that really strange actually, because when I'm always abroad, it's so easy to talk to people. And it's like when I would come back from maybe the Erasmus program or from a travel that I did, I always always wanted to find the same thing in here in Italy, and that actually cost me a lot, because I said, you know what, why over there is pretty cool, it's amazing. Then you came here, and then I come here, and it's like there is nothing that way. So that's why I decided to not just leave some friendships, and to just go into new people, new environments, and I think it's something that I needed to do. And so when I got in that environment with Pignetismi and this community, actually that was pretty cool, because it's something that I found, that I want to find, in people. And that was pretty great. That was pretty great. And also, I mean, another example was at the dance school where I used to do, where I used to go. I was dancing dance salsa and bachata, and I was kind of like, I mean, I'm always the kind of person who always asks questions, and I let other people talk and listen to them and ask another question. I want to know more about them, and like I was saying earlier, it's like you don't have the same kind of connection I used to have abroad. And so when you ask them question, it's like they don't respond in a way that maybe it's interesting, or maybe they don't like want to talk, maybe because they are tired, they've had a long day, and maybe I don't see maybe any ambition, or maybe I don't see enthusiasm, And then I talked to this girl who was very nice, and I was asking her a question, and then she told me, yeah, it's like, what do you do? It's like, yeah, I study, biology. No, it was physics. It was science physics. She was science physics, and I told her and asked her questions. What do you love doing? She loves Spanish. I speak Spanish too, so we find something in common, and then we started like uh, talking and talking. I mean, she was doing, 80% of the talking. I was doing maybe 20. I mean, not even 20, I guess. And I'm sure that I made her feel like special, like thinking, okay, this guy really cares about me. And the next day, she actually sent me a request on Instagram to be my follower. I mean, not that I really care about that, but that makes me think, okay, it's like that's what this is why this is about what happens yesterday. So it's like it made sense if she sent me a request. So that's really nice. And so I have many examples. It's from Erasmus, from the dancing school, for the people that I'm meeting right now, and I really like that. So it's really important, um, to become very interesting people also in your job. I mean, some of the things that helped me, to get some jobs, and or maybe just make it some sales, it was because I was generally interested in other people, and I didn't start about talking about jobs, or was about finding something in common, and just by asking a simple question. It's like you know so that was that was pretty cool. So there's an interesting principle. So and it's an easy and an effective principle to get people to like you. I think it's one of the most important one. Also, in the dating scene, it's actually the man has to be the one who has most of the question. I mean, it doesn't have to be like you have to interview the girls, but you have to become genuinely interested in people. So they think, okay, this girl care about me. So as an important principle again, and I hope you guys you already do that. If you wanna get to know more people, get to have the kind of wanna have the kind of maybe friendship or relationship or the kind of jobs or maybe a good relationship with your family or maybe in your job. It's like with your coworkers or your boss, and that is really nice to be generally interested in other people, and they will really uh, be amazed by that. They'll be uh, they will really feel special, okay, and they will open up to you and they'll become the best friends. And because of that, I suggested to do that. I mean, I already knew I was doing it, even though I didn't I didn't know I was doing it. Uh, I was doing the right thing. It just came natural to me, and maybe because maybe because it came from the book 3% Man from Coach Corey Wayne. It's about explaining about relationships, and he always said that in the book that the guy should do like 80%, 20% of the talking. The guy should do 80% of the talking. You should be asking questions, and maybe because of that, just like I I got in the habit to do that, not only with girls but with any people. I mean, with friendships and jobs. So that is really an important thing to do, to get people to like you, and to get people to like you definitely, and and to have many girls. So I recommend to read that chapter of the book. I mean, actually, I recommend to read the whole book, especially that chapter because it's really important. Not only again in friendship, but also in relationships and with your coworkers, your family. And I also recommend to read 3% Man from Coach Corey Wayne, which teaches you a lot about these things. And yeah, so hopefully, guys, you're doing this already. And if you are not, then maybe thanks to this video, you can actually become more generally interested in people. So hopefully, guys, you are also liking these kind of videos. I'm actually recording with my computer because I my memory for my iPhone is full, so I actually was recording it, and then I had to stop it, redo it again, stop it, redo it again. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna do that with my computer. So as I was saying, I feel like these kind of videos, if you like this kind of series, we will go through the books, the chapters, and we see things we that I've learned, that I did, and how they helped me, to become also a better person because I become a better person thanks to thanks to this advice. And so I hope you guys like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye.